All right, welcome everyone to Mountainburg, Arkansas. We're getting team captains out here, getting ready to get this 2A1 matchup. We're ready to go and get started.
Starting with the Hector Wildcat.
And it's a nice night up here in Northwest Arkansas. If you haven't been able to join us, appreciate you being on with us live.
Number 13,
and
Drew Newport.
We're going to go ahead and hold on a second. I've got my stuff kind of spaced out in a weird manner.
For the
So
Dragons, it's number 52, Kyle Reynolds. Number
like I
70,
said, 5-0 Wildcats, 2-0 in conference. Looking to go 6-0 tonight as they take on the Mountainburg Dragons, 2-3, and had a little bit of a rough go so far in conference.
Number 10,
And
Shepard.
but we got the captains out there. Get you in, get a better look at it. I thought I had a roster for Mountainburg, and it turns out that just like as always, Scorebook Live is not accurate. So we're just going to go without that tonight. Captains for the Wildcats tonight is going to be number 7, Brewer Story, number 58, Wyatt Pruitt, and number 13, Drew Newport. And if you are a Mountainburg fan joining us, you know who your kids are. So a little bit of good news tonight. We have different officiating crews than we have had the last few times we've been on the air. So I will not have to complain too much about them tonight. Hopefully not. We'll find out as it goes. Harley's sitting here looking at me like, are you serious? We're going to have to.
May we have a drum roll, please?
She was asking for a drum roll, probably for the entrance of the Mountainburg Dragons.
Let's get loud because here comes your senior high Mountainburg Dragons.
And on the other side of the field, here come the Wildcats. So as far as the coin toss goes, I did not, I was looking at something else and did not get a good look at who won the toss, who I believe Hector is going to receive the ball. So they're all spaced out there as though they're going to be receiving to start this game off.
Ryan Allen set to kick off tonight.
And Ryan Allen, one of the only names on this Mountainburg roster, besides Levi Pence. I have seen a few of these in basketball, but Ryan Allen going to be doing special teams duties, and that's going to be about it for Mr. Allen. He has had a little bit of an injury. And the kickoff is underway. Baker is back deep to return, but I don't know that he's the one that has it. I believe he was. Yep, he was. Lucas Baker on the return for the Wildcats. And as always, I'm going to have to stick my head out the window a little bit to get a good look at the time. We're not going to worry about the down and distance. We don't have any hash marks, so it's going to be a little bit difficult for me to make a judgment call on that. I'll just have to listen for the announcer, and so will y'all. But it will be 1st and 10 for the Wildcats, opening drive. Going to have Mulder and Manrique to this side, Brewer Story at the other side. Pass goes to Manrique. Manrique is going to try to find an opening and get some room. He's not going to get much.
Complete to number 6, Manrique. Great coverage by number 24, Adam Longley.
Looks like, okay, yeah. I'm trying to find my yard marker guy out there. It looks like about a 2nd down and 4, gain of about 6 by Manrique. Now the handoff goes to Baker. Baker is going to get the first down.
Baker on the carry, looking across midfield out to the Dragon 47. Brought down by a bunch of Dragons, including Shepard. That's a first down, Hector.
So 1st and 10 Wildcats after that run by Baker. Newport looking, and he was trying to find Mountain Man on that. And Mountain Man
Millsap is going to fall
just could not get there in time for it. We're down to 11:03. I'm going to have to keep my head craned out the window a little bit. So they bring up 2nd down and 10 after that incomplete pass. Handoff this time goes to Baker. And Baker's going to be swallowed up after a short gain.
Baker on the carry, but number 10 was there to answer. Gain of maybe 1 yard on the play.
Donnie Haley says, okay, go ahead and call Wildcat touchdown early and often. We'll see how that goes, Donnie. I'd like to be able to. 3rd down and about 8 coming up for the Wildcats. Newport looking to the sideline. He's going to take the snap. And Newport looking around. He's going to be flushed out. And he's going to take a shot downfield. Finds Manrique. And that's going to be enough for a first down.
Manrique with the catch. Levi Pence with the stop.
Newport had to go on the run. Got the pass fired out. And got it complete. New set of downs coming up for the Wildcats. 1st and 10. Hand off to Baker up the middle. And Baker, again, going to get a little bit out of that. Looks to be about 3, maybe 4 yards.
2nd down and 7.
2nd down. Okay, they're going to say 3 yards pick up on that. So 2nd down and 7. Newport pass to Grayson Mulder, complete for a short gain.
Manrique on the reception.
Actually,
that was number 24.
Actually, they're going to give it a first down.
But that'll be enough for a first down, Hector.
A little bit tough to tell. Handoff again to Baker. Baker up the middle. He's got some space. And Baker's going to be brought down right before he can get across the goal line.
Dudley on the stop.
And that's going to be enough for another Wildcat first down. And now Wildcats are going to be set up 1st and goal.
First and goal from the 4-yard line.
Newport going to try to take it in himself. Newport is in.
Newport will lock it in for 6 points.
Touchdown Wildcats. Waiting on a little bit of a signal there, and finally got confirmation. Had to hear it from the announcer downstairs. The referees did not put their hands up. So the Wildcats on the board with 6. We are at 8:58. Hey, I'm right there on it, so I'm not gonna complain too much. Drew Newport going to set up for the extra point attempt. Newport's kick is up, and it doesn't have enough. It's going to be no good, and so that's going to be where we're at. 8:58, as I said, 6-0 Wildcats on the board here in the first quarter. So Donnie, there's your first touchdown. And like you said, hopefully we get several more. Wildcats looking to go 6-0 for the first time in, I'd say, about a decade. Nearly a decade.
Gunnar Gray sets the kickoff to the Dragons. Back deep for the Dragons is Braden Dudley.
They called out for Gunnar Gray, but that is Forrest Chronister getting ready to kick this one away for the Wildcats.
Adam Longley joins him deep.
And here's the kick. And ball is dropped. The Wildcat's going to try to get up there to him. It makes the man miss. And he's going to go streaking down the sideline. Still up on his feet. Wildcats going to have some trouble getting to him, and they won't. Going to be a touchdown for the Dragons. A lot of noise coming through this headset. So, yeah, not the best coverage-wise there for the Wildcats. Dragons are going to haul this one to the house for 6. And that is that's a very strange happening for the Wildcats. Typically, they get to their man. Ryan Allen going to set up to kick the extra point. The extra point is up, and it is good. And Dragons matched the Wildcats score and then added the extra point to it, 7-6. And hardly no time off the clock on that one. 8:41 is where we're at. And now the Dragons will be kicking it back to the Wildcats.
Ryan Allen will be kicking off for the Dragons.
Spoke to Ryan Allen's dad up here in the press box a little bit ago before we got started, and nice guy. Had nothing but good things to say, and he's tending to this field. We questioned what the field condition was going to be like. It is in really good shape. Give him that. Like I said, Ryan Allen finds himself with a slight bit of a collarbone injury. I can't remember exactly what he told me, but he's out here well enough to be doing special teams duties, kicking and this and that. So here we go. Got a boot on him. And it's going to be bobbled but picked up by Baker. And Baker going to try to work his way through. He's going to get a pretty good return down to, looks to be about the 42. Like I said, no hash marks out here, so I'm having to kind of guess at it a little bit. But the Wildcats will have it 1st and 10. So how do the Wildcats respond after having that kick return by the Dragons just a moment ago? And Newport, they're going to get, well, actually, no, that was a handoff to Baker.
Defense, including number 66, Sean Rizzo.
And Baker is going to pick up a little more than 2 on that.
Second down and 8 now for the Wildcats.
Nope, they're going to say second down and 8. Newport, long pass, looking for Mulder. He's found his target. Mulder heading for the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Touchdown, Wildcats.
Boy, I tell you what, I hope this doesn't turn into a shootout, but that's what it's looking like right now. Good job by Newport and Mulder. Wildcats back on the board again. There's touchdown number 2. And it looks like this time Wildcats going to set up for a 2-point conversion attempt. And Baker is in. 2-point conversion is good. (14-7). like I said, both teams, Wildcats on their second possession with another touchdown, and Mountainburg with a return. Makes it 14-7. Let me take a look. 7:56. I'm keeping it pretty close. Randy Lay says perfect pass. Yeah, it was pretty. It was a arcing rainbow pass, but he found his mark right on the button to Mulder.
Gray set to kick off.
Chronister set to kick again. This time he's going to kick it short. That's going to be bobbled, and the Dragons going to pick it up, and they're going to get across the midfield stripe, and they're going to have it 1st and 10. No big return on this one. 1st and 10 on the 49. Like I said, if you are a Mountainburg Dragon fan, I do apologize. Thought I had a roster that was going to be good enough to use, and I asked a couple of y'all's kids up here how accurate, and they said not accurate enough. So, an official timeout before we get this Mountainburg offensive series going. Don't know what we're talking about, but maybe we're good to go now. 1st and 10 Dragons. Handoff, and Wildcat defense going to make the stop for a short loss. Looks like about a yard or maybe a little bit more than a yard loss on the play.
Hit behind the line of scrimmage, lost about a yard of the play. They're bringing 2nd down 11 from the 49.
So 2nd down and 11 coming up for Mountainburg. So some big kids out here for the Dragons. Handoff goes to number 20. Actually, no, it didn't.
McGill on the keeper.
Quarterback keeper.
I'm sorry, Easton Overby on the quarterback keeper. Going to make it out.
And no gain on the play.
The line of scrimmage is going to be 3rd down and 11 now.
Look at my time. A little bit, just right there on the mark. It's a 3rd down and 11. Quarterback looking to pass. And Trevor Pogel nearly got to him. And it's going to be incomplete. And I lost track of where my camera was at because camera leg came up on me there.
That'll bring up 4th down.
So good job on the defense by the Wildcats. And we're looking at 4th down now for the Dragons. 4th and 11. They're going to get set to punt this one away. Caden Manrique back deep for the Wildcats. Looked like that one might have nearly gotten kind of blocked, but it's going to land right near the 30. And then the Wildcats will take over again. 1st and 10. So a good defensive stop by Hector.
Wildcats have started their own 30-yard line. They'll make that 20-yard line.
Is it the 20? Yeah, it's the 20. Never mind. I was looking over there and I thought it said 30, but it is a look over here at this other side. I realize it is a 20. So 1st and 10 on the 20. Newport going to hand off to Baker. And Mountainburg defense swarming in on Baker, not letting him get a whole lot.
Along with number 56.
Actually, going to bring him down for a short loss.
Baker on the carry. loss of about a yard on the play. That'll bring up second down and 11 for the Wildcats.
So both Mountainburg and Hector defensively pretty evenly matched. Newport looking, gets the pass out, and he misses Manrique just a little bit too high.
Pass is going to fall incomplete. Great coverage by the Dragons. That'll bring up third down 11 now for the Wildcats.
Now the Wildcats looking at their own third down. Baker goes in motion. Newport is going to be, he's going to get rid of it. And it's going to be, goodness. Luckily, Baker was in the vicinity. So there will not be any, they're going to call it a sack. I guess they decided to call forward progress. You know, they got backed up pretty good ways. And they're going to disregard the fact that Newport got the pass away. And Newport punts it. Fourth down. And number 20 trying to get upfield. Wildcats going to finally bring him down on about the 15. And we're down to 4:57. I'm just going to let mine run.
First and 10 from there.
The Dragons are going to have it in very good field position on about the 14. First and 10. First and goal, anyway. Actually, no, first and 10. Quarterback's going to keep it and go up the middle. And he's going to bounce around, finally make his way inside. Touchdown, Dragons. So Mountainburg going to try to keep this one interesting from the looks of it. And they're going to set up and try to kick another extra point.
Ryan Allen set for the point for the Kicks.
Allen's kick is up, and it is good. So 4:49 officially on the clock, and like I said, both teams with a couple of possessions under their belts, or at least three, and the Dragons and Wildcats tied up at 14. This is, like I said, didn't really look to get into a shootout tonight, but that may be the case. Keith Melton says they've been watching them. They've been watching film. I can tell you that, yeah, Ryan Allen's dad had told me that they watch. So, you know, yeah, you have to figure that these coaches, they all watch each other and they know what each team brings to the table and what they've got, strengths and weakness wise. And so Mountainburg getting ready to kick this one back to the Wildcats. Allen back there. Here he comes. Good kick. Boots it deep. And it's going to roll into the end zone and be down for a touchback.
Nice kick by Ryan Allen. That'll be a touchback.
So the Wildcats are going to start this drive just like the last one on the 20-yard line. Handoff's going to go to Baker. And Baker going to get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's going to be it.
Gain of maybe a foot on the play. They have 7 down, and we'll call it 9.
Taking a look at the clock out there, just a few seconds off of it, but not bad. We'll make up for it somewhere else. Newport going to fire one downfield, looking for Mulder, and it's going to be a little bit too far.
Pass intended for Mulder. Coverage
Mulder
by number 16.
not quite there to get underneath it.
Longley. Pass is incomplete. Now bring up 3rd down. Get him, dude!
So Wildcats looking at a 3rd down and 10. You can't go out there and get too bad panicked and whatever. You just kind of got to go out there and run with what you know. And Newport looking, fires, finds Mulder that time. And that will get the yard, or get the Wildcats about 5 yards on that. So 4th and 5 coming up. And looks like Newport's backing up to kick this one away. Oh, yep, time kept on rolling on me. 3:40 something. Now we're down to nearly 3.5. Newport gets the punt away. It's going to land and take a good Wildcat bounce. And it's going to be down at about the 27, I would say. Yep. We're down to 3:21. Just let mine get lined up. First and 10 Dragons. All tied up here in the first quarter. And handoff, he's going to take it around the left side, number 20.
Dudley on the carry, going to be tripped up by number 6, Enrique.
Manrique with the stop, and it'll be a pickup of about 2, close to 3 for the Dragons. 2nd down and 8 coming up. Defense creeping up. And quarterback's going to keep it. He's going to go around the right. And there is Dawson Hall to make the stop for the Wildcats after a short gain by the Dragons. Looks like going to have about a 3rd down and 5 when we come back from this replay. Good job by Dawson Hall. Like I said, 3rd down and 5, getting on that 2-minute mark. And handoff back to the left side. Dragons going to pick up the 1st down. Duval going to make the stop for the Wildcats. Like I said, another first down for Mountainburg. Man goes in motion, handoff to the left, and still on his feet. Wildcat's going to have to start getting hold, probably game tackling a little bit. And they're going to bring him down right there at the line. So it's going to be another first down for the Dragons.
Dragons make it across midfield down to the 47-yard line.
Dragons into Wildcat territory now. New set of downs, 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle, number 8. And a helmet came off there after that one was done. And looks like about a pickup of about 6 on that play. Going to be 2nd down and 4 coming up. Number 8's going to come off the field after his helmet came off. He's going to sit out for a play. And we are winding down the time. We're down to 15 seconds. Dragons coming back to the line. They're going to get a play off before we get to the end of the first quarter. Actually, no. Time's going to stop. We're going to have a flag on the play. Down to 3 seconds. Thank you, Harley.
False start charge of the Dragons. 5-yard penalty. Replay, 2nd down.
Dragons going to get themselves a false start penalty. Going to back up 5. Going to be 2nd down and 9.
That's the end of the first quarter.
And Harley telling me that the clock started. So, yeah, first quarter is going to come to an end. And Wildcats and Dragons all tied up at 14. Said, kind of a strange first quarter. Was, got to be honest, not really expecting this out of Mountainburg. But you've heard of the term trap game before. And so we're trying to take a look at the chat real quick before we get going again. And let me get my time back in line here. Getting ready for the start of the second quarter. Mountainburg has done a pretty good job of moving it down the field so far, either their quarterback or running back. And like I said, they are looking at a 2nd down and about 9 as we start this second quarter play. Man goes in motion. Quarterback looking to keep it. He's not going to get a whole lot out of that. He's going to be brought down by Justin Duval.
Going to be brought down by Duval. Loss of about 2 on the play.
Wildcats stuffed that line there, and Duval worked his way in, brings him down. Loss on the play of about nearly 3 yards, and the Dragons are behind the sticks now. Quarterback going to look to make the pass, and he's going to get it complete, and he's going to pick up the first down on that. Wildcats are defensively just a little bit out of place. We're down to 11-11.
That'll be good enough for a Dragon.
Dragons will pick up the first down, as I said. Not seemingly having too many problems not having Ryan Allen out there. I believe they said the quarterback's name was Overby. First and 10, Dragons handoff up the middle. And he's going to pick up about 2. Actually, their eyes are different than mine. That doesn't look like 4 yards, but they're going to say 4 yards. Actually, now that I'm looking at it, I have to find that marker man out there. So, yeah, second down and 6. Hand off. Nope. Actually, it's going to be a keeper. And Wildcat's going to snuff that one out quick. It's like number 9, Justin Duval. Number 58, Wyatt Pruitt. Pushing back the quarterback for a loss on the play. Third down and 12 for the Dragons coming up. Quarterback looking, and he's going to let it go. Pass is going to be complete. Mountainburg again. Actually, no, he's still on the move. Dragons into the end zone for another touchdown. Goodness gracious.
Touchdown Mountainburg.
Took him a little while to finally go ahead and make the call, but that one was pretty cut and dry. Touchdown Dragons. Now up 20-14, down to about 9:02 left here in the first half.
I apologize, Mary, that was pushed out of bounds in the 4-yard line.
Actually, no, wait a minute. They're going to say he was pushed out of bounds. Pushed out of bounds at the 4-yard line. Looked like he got there to me. But actually, so we'll just go ahead and let me reset the score here. The time is fine. They've got 20 on the board. Did he step out before? Okay, so announcer kind of got me confused there. So it was a touchdown. They kind of said that they thought maybe he went out at the 4. And instead, he, like I said, I thought he made it in, but these angles that I look at things from, tough to tell sometimes. But the Dragons are going to set up for an extra point attempt. Terry Tidwell says defense is playing like Arkansas. Don't put that evil on us just yet. Kick is up, and it's a skyward kick. And it makes it over the crossbar. Extra point is good. Dragons go up 21-14 with about 9:02 left here in the first half. Like I said, this is not quite the defense that we saw out of the Wildcats last week against Bigelow, but Mountainburg's doing a few different things than what we're accustomed to out of them. Like I said, Wildcats are out of position a little bit on some of these big pass plays. Wildcats can get them into negative behind the sticks. But then all of a sudden, Mountainburg gets a open man out there and completes the pass. They get forward for a first down. So going to have to work on that a little bit as we go. Ryan Allen setting up to kick this one off again. And Baker, actually, no, that's Manrique back deep to return. Baker's up here on the 20. Another booming kick. Will be fielded by Manrique. Manrique stays on his feet, keeps going. He's made it to midfield. Out past midfield. And finally going to be brought down after a huge return. Oh, we got flags on the play back here.
Looks like it's going to be called back.
Goodness. Well, sometimes some things are too good to be true. Possibly a holding penalty here on the Wildcats. Going to bring them back. Harley here beside me says that's messed up. Referee still marching the ball backwards. Okay. So instead of the huge return, there's a block in the back instead of a holding. So the Wildcats going to start things off 1st and 10 on the 10. Newport pass is going to be intercepted. Wow. Totally not what we're looking to do, but Dragons going to take over 1st and 10 on the 25. Actually, no, that's the 20. Handoff. This is big number 8 out here. He's going to finally be brought down. Wyatt Pruitt there to help make the stop.
On the carry.
So
Pruitt on the stop.
Pickup of about 4.
2 on the play. Then bring up 2nd down and 8 for the Dragons. Ball's on the 18-yard line.
That looks like about 3 there. Hard to tell, like I said, angles, but so 2nd down and 7, 2nd down and 8, one of the two. Handoff. Number 20, he's going to bounce out to the left. Still on his feet. Wildcats are not grabbing a hold of anything, not trying to make any big things happen out here, and Mountainburg going to march in for another touchdown. Wow. This is the first time I have seen this defense come out and play this flat. Allen going to set up for another extra point attempt. Kick is up, and it is good. So the Dragons doubling up the Wildcats right now, 28-14. We are just under 8 minutes left here in the second quarter. entirely not what was expected. Do what? Lisa Charton says going to have to double up on her blood pressure medication. Yeah, may not. I may need blood pressure medication before this one's over.
Manrique back deep.
Whew. I mean, it's early. Got to make some things happen. Cole Huffman says, dang, what's going on? Have no idea, Cole. Another booming kick by Ryan Allen. And Manrique fields it. He's going to return. And he's going to get up nearly to the 30. And that'll be about the 28, 29. That's where the Wildcats are going to start this drive. 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle.
Baker on the carry.
There's to Baker. Baker will pick up about 6 on that run. That'll be 2nd down and 4.
2nd down and 4 now from the 35-yard line.
Newport this time going to keep it himself. And he's going to get right there. They're going to go ahead and give him the 1st down.
Thirdly on the stop.
And I believe they will. Yep.
Newport on the keeper. That's good enough for a 1st down, Hector.
So Newport picks up the 4 yards. 1st and 10, Wildcats. Going to be a handoff to Lucas Baker. Baker going to get the 1st down, a little bit extra.
Baker on the carry.
Good running. Good job by Baker finding the open room to work with.
And they're going to cross midfield down to the 46-yard line of the Dragons.
Going to be another handoff to Baker. Baker trying to get out to the left, and he's going to be brought down for a little bit of a loss on the play.
About 2, they'll bring up 2nd down and 12 now.
Loss of 2, 2nd down and 12. Another handoff to Baker. Baker is going to get out to the left, and he's going to get back the lost yards. And a couple more. Actually, I said a couple. He's going to get about 5 more.
3rd down and 4 from the 40.
6. Go ahead and give him 6. 3rd down and 4 coming up.
Don't let him have it.
Got Mulder winning motion. Newport fires, finds Manrique. Manrique's going to have the 1st down.
Manrique with the reception. Dudley on the stop. That's good enough for a Hector 1st down.
There's a slight stoppage there. I was trying to check the time. Newport going to find Manrique again. And Mountainburg defense going to get to Manrique before he can do anything with it. Going to be pushed back for a little bit of a loss. Manrique a little bit slow to get up. Looks like he's all right.
2nd down and 2 now for the Hector Wildcats.
There's going to be a loss of 2. Second down and 12.
Second down and 12.
Handoff goes to Baker, and the Dragons just sniffing that one out fast. It's going to be another loss on the play. It's about another loss of about 3. And now the Wildcats looking at a third down and 15.
15 now for the Wildcats.
Mulder to the right, out far sideline. Newport going to back up, looking to get the pass away. Not finding anything. He's just going to go ahead and keep it. He runs out of bounds.
Newport going to be chased out of bounds.
Clock stops at 4:07.
That's going to bring up fourth down.
And Wildcats looking at fourth down now.
Going to be about a yard short of the original line of scrimmage.
4th and 11. So you're on this end of the field.
4th and 11 from the 31-yard line.
Get that ball.
Newport takes the snap, fires, and it's going to be incomplete. Looking for Mulder there, and it's going to be a turnover on downs. Mountainburg Dragons will get the ball back.
Great coverage by Overby.
4:01 left here in the first half, and the Wildcats going to find themselves 3 and out.
First and 10 Dragons from your own 30-yard line.
Let's go.
Handoff up the middle, and Wildcats able to plug up that hole there and bring him down after a short gain. Looks about like 3. Second down and 7.
Ball's on the 33-yard line.
Yeah, all y'all in the chat, I'm as baffled by this as y'all are. Really like to see the Wildcats get a stop here and get a chance to get some points on the board before half. Quarterback going to keep it. He tries to make some things happen. Wildcats going to
Overby on the quarterback keeper, going to be hit by a bunch of white jerseys.
cinch up a little bit. There's going to be a short gain.
Pretty good gain on the play. They'll bring
It's
up third
like
down and a
third down and 4 coming up for Mountainburg. Mountainburg trying to get the Wildcats to jump, and apparently it succeeded. Flags on the play. Oh, actually, it's going to be false start on the Dragons. That's what the referee's signaling. False start. Actually, no. Now he's going to change it. Offsides on the Wildcats. So Dragons going to pick up free yardage. Going to have first down. Every mistake conceivable that you could make in terms of defense, the Wildcats are making at this point in the ball game. New set of downs for the Dragons. First and 10, handoff up the middle. And Mulder just going to let the guy right past him. Dragons into the end zone for another touchdown. And this one is getting ugly. He ran into Mulder. I don't know where Mulder's hands, I don't know if he was like trying to grab a hold of him, but he just slips right past Grayson Mulder and right into the end zone. 34-14, 2:27 left here in the first half. Dragons setting up to kick an extra point. Allen's kick up and good. Make that 35-14. Brandon Graham, Mulder grabbed the ball. Okay, well, he could have. I didn't notice it. It looked like his arms were up near, like his hands were up near his head, but he may have had a shot at grabbing the hold of the ball.
Ryan Allen set to kick off.
It's kind of a mix of me looking out the window and me looking at the monitor here to my right. Goodness gracious. John, it's not an appearance thing. It's fact. They are some large kids. Manrique going to field it. Manrique is going to have a pretty good return here. He's going to get to the 40. Right near the 40. Looks to be about the 39. That's where the Wildcats are going to start.
Ball's going to be spotted on the 39-yard line.
First and 10 Wildcats. 2:17. First and 10, Newport, hands off to Baker. Baker up the middle. Baker is they're going to get a hold of him after a pretty good run there. First down for the Wildcats.
That's good enough for a Hector first down.
Wildcats make it to the other side of the field, down to the about 44. Quickly back to the line. Baker up the middle again.
Baker on the carry.
He's close to another first down there.
Overbeat. And Dudley on the stop. Gain of about 8. 7 down and 2 now for the Wildcats.
Another handoff to Baker. Baker's going to bounce, try to get out to the left a little bit. Baker's going to get across. Another first down.
Rizzo was in on the stop. Baker on the carry, but that's another Hector first down.
Wildcats going to try to put a drive together here. Newport. Pass incomplete. It'll hit the ground right before it makes it to Mountain Man. Millsap out there. Second down and 10. Trying to put a little touch on it and just did not give it enough. We're down to 125. Newport. Look to pass. Mountainburg in pursuit. And
Easton over on the coverage. Passing team for number 7. Story will fall incomplete and bring up third down.
looking for Brewer Story. It's going to be incomplete. It's going to be a third down and 10 now for the Wildcats.
Ball's on the 30-yard line.
You got to find something and get into the end zone here. Newport lets it go. Looking for a man. And it's going to be incomplete.
Pass over
Looking for Brewer again.
Going to fall incomplete, bring up 4th down and 10.
Wow. So 4th and 10 now. 1:10 left here in the half. Newport going to go on the run, fires it out, and we're going to have a first down. He finds Grayson Mulder out there.
Grayson Mulder now be good enough for a Hector first down.
It's 1st and 10, minute left. Probably need to start bringing some timeouts. Handoff goes to Baker. Maybe not. Now you will.
Handoff is
Baker going to get. Actually, no. Clock's still running. No, not calling any timeouts here.
Gain of 7 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 3
Baker will pick up 7.
for the Wildcats.
Newport. Pass. Incomplete.
Pass intended for Mulder is going to fall incomplete.
21 seconds.
Longley and Overby on the coverage.
3rd down and about 4. Newport pass. Caught in the end zone. I believe that's Brewer Story.
Pass
Yep.
complete to Brewer Story. That'll be good for 6.
Oh, man. Get down there that close to the end zone and you start throwing passes, I get nervous. Whew. Story hauls in the catch, and it's going to be a touchdown for the Wildcats. 2-point conversion attempt. Newport makes it across. 2-point conversion is good. Okay, 15 seconds left on the clock. We're not to half just yet. I'll just say, hold on. Wildcats make it to the end zone here before half. And hopefully that can get a little bit of the cobweb shaken loose. You only got 15 seconds. Mountainburg only has 15 seconds to work with. Hopefully Wildcats can get a good kickoff here and get a good stop and keep them out of the end zone for 15 seconds.
Dudley back deep for the Dragons.
Cronister lined up to kick this one away. I don't know if a fair catch was called for. No time off the clock. I believe it was a fair catch. First and 10 Dragons. Hand off to number 20. He's looking for the edge. And Wildcat's going to get to him. Like Dawson Hall out there on the stop with a little bit of help from Well, there was a couple other Wildcats out there, but I couldn't get a good look at them. But that's going to do it for the first half of play. A little bit sloppy. Not pretty at all. It is 35-22 here at the half. Mountainburg with the lead. I'll tell you what, I don't think I've ever been so glad to get to a halftime in my life. Or at least while I've been doing this gig. Like I said, just hangover from last week, beating Bigelow, and just coming into this one, the term trap game is really, really running through my head right now. But we got the band and cheerleader squads making their way out, getting ready to perform. Take a look at the chats here real quick. Brian Graham says just what we needed before half. Absolutely. You got to do something. You had to get some points on the board there and hopefully get some momentum back. And I got to be honest with you, I hope Cooper lights them up in the locker room because this is just not what we come to expect out of this group. It's been tough run on offense and tough run both on both sides of the ball, offense and defense. Wildcat cheerleaders are out at midfield, or they got their back turned to me, so it's going to be as good as you're going to get. And that was your Wildcat cheerleaders. John Freeman says, stand strong defense, faith and fundamentals, boys, second half. Jeff Vincent, ready for halftime. I'm going to have to take a nitro pill. Boy, like I said, I don't take any medications, but I probably should. Especially if this one doesn't pick up a little bit. Mountainburg's cheer squad out there, and I believe this kid over here on the left is the one that is always doing the handstands during basketball season. That's a interesting thing to see when you turn your head and you're looking off to the side. Let me pop over here and look at YouTube real quick. Amanda Crow, PJ Henderson, Sadler Vincent, Ricky Brandon, Gary Henderson, Adventures with LJ, Mitchell Weaver. I believe that's got to be a Mountainburg fan. Mountainburg is literally a few touchdowns away from being 4-1. I tell you what, the way they're playing, I believe it. I believe it. This conference is.
The Hector High School.
Like I said, you got the last two state champions in it, Bigelow and Conway Christian. Possibly looking at a third coming up, depending on how things go with Mount Ida, and they're going to be a tough group to have to take care of. But Wildcat band making their way out. We'll keep it here on them until they are done, and then we will cut to our halftime ad roll. So I'm going to go ahead and take the headset off now. Let y'all enjoy the band. We'll be back at the start of the second half.
Great job, Hector Band. And now welcome to the field, your Mountainburg Band of Dragons. This past Saturday, the Band of Dragons attended the Charleston Dell Bumpers Marching Invitational, where they placed first in Class 2A. The percussion and drum major received a superior rating. Tonight is our Kings and Queens show. Our first selection is Kings and Queens. Our second selection is Viva La Vida, featuring senior trombone Ian Patino and sophomore baritone player Zoe Slusher. And lastly, Don't Stop Me Now, featuring saxophone Hudson Hamilton and Ruby Ryburn. All right, Drum Major, is your band ready?
Every strong tree begins with a single seed, nurtured with care and rooted in stability. Like your financial goals, growth takes time, patience, and the right environment to thrive. At Centennial Bank, we know what it takes to start with something small and grow it into something bigger. Plant your seeds today for a future that stands strong tomorrow. Centennial Bank, member FDIC.
At Chambers Bank, we believe banking should be anytime. Got a bill to pay? Pay one-time or recurring bills in the Chambers Bank app, because anytime banking should always be anytime.
United Welding Institute of Arkansas provides training services for sought-after skills in the welding business, including oil fields, pipelines, refineries, and power plants. We understand the growing demand for experienced welders, and our trainers are proficient and equipped with the current know-hows in the welding industry. Since 2013, we devote our business into training and molding students to become full-fledged welders, as well as offering assistance to find job opportunities. United Welding Institute, where the next generation of welders are born.
You go nowhere by accident. Wherever you go, God is sending you. Wherever you are, God has put you there. He has a purpose in which you are present. Christ who dwells in you has something He wants to do through you. You believe this and go in His grace, go in His love, and go in His power. You be the one.
Welcome back to Mountainburg, Arkansas. Getting ready to get the second half underway. And like I said, first half was nothing short of ugly. And I'm sorry, that's just the best way I can put it. Lots of things, like I said, every conceivable thing that you could think of that could go wrong did go wrong in that first half for Hector on a defensive and offensive standpoint. Yeah, just some less than great play so far. But Wildcats only down by 13 as we get ready to start the second half of play. Terry Tidwell, appreciate that update there. Salem leading Atkins 14-7 at halftime. That's the first time I've taken a look for anything score-wise on that game. Chronister set to kick this one away for the Wildcats. And I believe it was that short kick looking onside. And Wildcats will not get to it. So it will be Dragons first up on offense here in the second half.
Ball's going to be spun on the 46-yard line.
I think everybody probably was able to hear the band as well as you ever have during these live streams. This press box is very up and close to the field. So hopefully everybody enjoyed that. But anyway, back to ball game situation. 1st and 10, Dragons. And quarterback's going to take the snap, and he's going to head off to his right, and he's going to be thrown out of bounds by Grayson Mulder.
Going to be brought down by number 5, Mulder.
Looks like a gain of about 4 on the play. Going to be second down and 6. The clock is running.
Second down.
You can hear the Hector fans on the other side.
For the Dragons from
At least I can through the headsets. On second down, it's going to be a handoff up the middle, and Wildcats going to get to him before he can get very far. It's number 8 for the Dragons. As I said earlier, no good roster to call out any names, but he'll pick up a couple, maybe 1 or 2 on that. 3rd down and 5 coming up for the Dragons. And my time is a little bit off track. You get a stoppage, I'll let it line back up. And a jump there by the offense. False start at 10:38 where we're at time-wise. And that's my opportunity to get the time straight. So false start penalty backs the Dragons up 5, looking at 3rd down and 10 now. They were trying to see if they could get Wildcats to jump offside. That time did not work. Quarterback looking to throw, and it is complete for a 1st down. My goodness. You get them into those 3rd and long situations, and they just find an open man. And I don't think that there has been too many missed passes by the Dragons here tonight. I said earlier, not really missing too much, not having Ryan Allen out there. And goes in motion. Going to be a little pitch to number 11. He's looking for some room. Wildcats going to get to him, bring him down. Ball's out. Did it go out of bounds? Wildcats are going to recover. Fumble occurred right before it went out of bounds, and Manriquez jumped on it. And the Wildcats going to have it. Wow. 1st and 10 on the 45 now. Wildcats take over. Good job by Manrique. Good heads-up play there. Getting down there and getting a hold of it before it went out of bounds. And Wildcats going to get the Dragons to jump.
Encroachment on the Dragons.
Offsides on the Dragons. Moves the Wildcats up 5 yards. 1st and 5 now instead of 1st and 10. Handoff goes to Baker. Baker's going to have the first down and more.
Baker on the play. Greg entered by number 16.
Nope, not flag. Meant to hit the replay, but instead hit the wrong button. But Baker picks up the first down on a good run there. Got Manrique over here to this near side. It's going to be another handoff to Baker. Baker up the middle. And looks like Baker is going to pick up about 5 yards. Makes it 2nd down and 5.
Gain of about 5 on the play. They bring up 2nd down and 5 from the 30-yard line.
Another handoff to Baker. He's looking for edge on the left. He's found some open room. They're going to bring him down by his shirt collar. No flag on the play. Could have been a horse collar, but they're not going to throw the flag there. We've seen more and we've seen less be called in that instance, but new set of downs. 1st and 10, Wildcats. Handoff again to Baker. Baker is going to be stopped for a slight loss on the play. Looks like about a yard. 2nd down and 11. Lisa Charton says momentum swing. Lord, I hope so. I absolutely hope so. Baker goes in motion. Newport going to take it up the middle himself. Newport still on his feet, still trying to churn forward, and he's finally going to be stopped before he gets to the goal line.
That'll be Hector first down.
Wildcats going to pick up the first down. Going to be 1st and goal now.
From just inside the 5-yard line.
The announcer says just inside the 5. Handoff, no. Going to be a keeper by Newport. Newport into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats.
Newport was carried into the 6 points.
Good job by Drew Newport. Fake handoff, finds the opening he needed. Just takes it in on his own. Newport looking to get inside, and he does. 2-point conversion is good. So, a good fumble recovery by Caden Manrique sets up the Wildcats with a score. First points of the 2nd half, and Wildcats only down by 5. 7:51 left here in the 3rd quarter. Sometimes the mark of a good team is how much adversity can you overcome. And if this defense can come out here with any kind of fire and get us back into this, I mean, we're in it. We're in it. We're back in it. We were in it before the half was hitting. But we can get back on track and get a lead back. Onside kick, no good. And the onside kick gets picked up and returned past the 40 for the Dragons. So the Wildcats have decided that they're not going to try kicking it deep. They're going to have to be careful on that because we've seen the Dragons slip past tackles tonight and make it all the way to the end zone. So Dragons will start 1st and 10 on the 39. Quarterback's going to keep it. He's got, that was Duval. Duval chasing him down, and Dragons slow to get up. Duval, just, man alive. What a play. Going to be a loss for the Dragons. About 5, 2nd down and 15 or 14. Handoff up the middle. Whole host of Wildcats there to make the stop. Hayden Millsap, Wyatt Pruitt, Justin Duval, Trey Rapogle, a whole bunch of white uniforms out there making that stop that time. Dragons going to get a couple back on that. Going to be 3rd down and about 13. Looks from the looks of it, maybe 12, closer to 12. Quarterback looking for somebody to get the ball out to. He's going to get the pass away, and it's going to be incomplete, but there it's flags. And we're looking at a pass interference. Man, you got them in 3rd down and 12, and instead of them completing a pass and picking up the yardage, they're going to get the 1st down out of a penalty.
That's going to be another Dragon.
Let's go, boys, go!
New set of downs, 1st and 10 for the Dragons. Handoff on the right side. Not a lot there.
Deal on the carry. Going to be tripped up by number 13, Newport.
Well, I say not a lot. It doesn't ever look like a whole lot on there, but it's going to be a pickup of about 4. Brings up 2nd down and 6. Handoff to number 20. And Dawson Hall could not get a hold of him. Mulder finally shoves him out of bounds before he can get to the goal line. It's going to be a 1st down. Actually, no, that's going to be a touchdown. Yeah, there's a yellow marker out there. So, Dragons back on the board here in the 2nd half. I don't know why it doesn't seem like we are wanting to tackle. Mulder was just a little bit too late getting to him. Kick is up, and extra point.
It's no good.
No good. First miss by Ryan Allen tonight.
Ryan Allen on the point after attempt.
(41-30). 5:31. I got a little bit too far ahead. 5:31 left here in the 3rd.
Ryan Allen will be kicking off the Dragons.
Ryan Allen getting set to kick this one back to the Wildcats.
Enrique back deep, along with number 2, Lucas Baker.
It's just a little bit tough to see that yellow marker out there. I thought that Mulder had got him shoved out of bounds, but he made it across the goal line. So another booming kick by Ryan Allen. Going to be fielded by Lucas Baker. Baker try to make some things happen. He's still on his feet. He's at midfield, cutting around. He's going to be brought down right near the 45.
Number 20, Dudley.
No penalties on that run. Good job by Baker. 1st and 10, Wildcats. Newport going to keep it himself. He's still up, still moving forward. And Newport is right near first down yardage.
Newport on the carry.
And I believe they should be going ahead and giving it to him.
First down Hector from the Dragon 35-yard line.
Newport picks up the 10. It's a new set of downs, 1st and 10. Baker takes the handoff, and Dragons going to bring him down after a short gain. Looks like a gain of about 4 yards. Makes it 2nd down and 6. Third quarter moving right along, down to about 4.5 minutes. Handoff to Baker, up the middle. Ball's out. And did the Wildcats get on him? I believe they did. Yeah, recovered by the Wildcats. Whew. 3rd down and 5 coming up. Newport going to keep it himself. Newport is going to get the first down. And we got a flag late.
Flag's fly.
Let's see what this one's about. Looks like the Dragons are moving backwards. Wildcats are going to move forward. Unsportsmanlike conduct on the defense. Did not see exactly what happened out there, but Wildcats looking at 1st and goal now.
Going to be a Hector first down.
Newport up the middle. He's going to be stopped just before he gets the goal line.
Baker on the carry.
That's Baker, actually. Excuse me. I did not see the handoff there.
2nd goal now. From around the 3-yard line.
This time Newport's going to keep it, and Newport walks his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Oh, boy. Some way more points in this one scored than I would have imagined. 41-36, 2-point conversion attempt pending. Newport going to keep it himself. He's going to try to stretch in.
2-point conversion is good.
It is good. And the Wildcats now find themselves down by 3. 3:06. left here in the quarter. So the offense has picked it up a little bit. Well, they can just get the defense to return the favor. Just playing a little bit too lax out there. But Brandon Lott says, did they leave the defense in Hector? They're out there. I don't understand. I'll tell you what, in the 4 years that I have been doing, this is the 4th year, by the way, 3 previous that I've been doing this, I have not seen Mountainburg decide to play this physical, except like junior high game, maybe. The one that back a couple years ago where Drew got rocked. It's the one that comes to my memory. Kick is going to be fielded. And Wildcats having some trouble bringing them down. There's a flag on the play.
Nothing on the carry. There appears to be a flag on the play.
Yeah, let's see what this is all about. It looks like Mountainburg is moving backwards.
Welcome back, charge of the Dragons.
Mandy Garrigus, yeah. Basketball against Mountainburg has been very physical. You are absolutely right about that. Some of those games have been big-time physical. Run. Wildcats going to make the stop for too much damage.
Maybe brought down by number 5, Mulder.
Mulder there on the stop. Going to be a short loss for the Dragons. Makes it 2nd down and 11. Handoff goes to number 8. Wildcats trying to track him down. They're going to get to him. Not much gained there.
Not by a bunch of Wildcats. I think it was number 7, Brewer Story.
I'm going to give Story and several others. Story's the only names they decided to call out. A few yards gained there on that run by the Dragons. Going to be looking at a 3rd down and about 7. We are down nearly to a minute and a half left here in the quarter. 41-38, Mountainburg with the lead. Handoff up the middle. And 20 going to get free, and he's going to get down 1st down. Man, defense had him bottled up and just lost control of him. He breaks free and gets up the field for more yards. First and 10 Dragons on about the 46. Got him down. And it's like number 12, Gavin Lusk, in there on the stop for the Wildcats. He got a hold of him and I think lost him a little bit there, but the runner gets tripped up and goes to a knee. Good stop by Gavin Lusk. Clock's still rolling.
2nd down and 13 for the Dragons.
Going to be a loss of 3 on the play. Second down and 13. Mountainburg hurrying up to the line. Snap, short pass, and Wildcat defense going to get there, make the stop. And that's going to do it for the third quarter play. We got an injured Dragon. We're slowed at least to get up. He's sitting up now. So we have played through 3. Just back the camera out a little bit there. 24 for the Dragons. Like I said, I don't have a good roster to know who that is. He's sitting up. Looks like a cramp. Hopefully that is all that it is. I think they're stretching him out over there. And it looks like trainer and the coach has got him up. That's most definitely a cramp. I've had a few of those like that myself. Once you've had a cramp, sometimes it lingers for a little while. Ray Charles would call a holding on that tight end with these referees. Oh, Lord. Never at a loss for things to say. Brenda Hasley says, that's my player, talking about Gavin Lusk. Yeah, great play by Lusk there. Just got a hold of the quarterback enough to get his run stopped, and he make him trip up and get the Dragons in a loss of yardage. Third down and about 13 coming up. And Dragons have been very, very good on third down conversions tonight. See if the Wildcat defense can stiffen up here and give them a stop. See them get them in the fourth down, make them punt it away. Quarterback lets it go. It's going to fall incomplete. And Wildcats got a shot on that quarterback. Looked like Drew Newport flew in there and got him.
That'll bring up fourth down and 13 now for the Dragons.
Fourth down now. And Dragons, Ryan Allen out there to punt this one away. First good stop by the Wildcats in a good bit.
Enrique back deep.
Wildcats was after that one. Manrique back here deep. Looks like he's going to let it take the roll into the end zone and be down for a touchback. Whew.
Nice kick by Allen. That'll be a touchback.
So the Wildcats will have it first and 10 on the 20. Down by 3 here in the final quarter of play. (41-38). Like I said, this is a score that I did not expect or anticipate to see. First and 10, Wildcats. Newport hands it off to Baker, and Baker's going to be stuffed right there behind the line of scrimmage. It's going to be a loss of 1 on the play. Second down and 11 coming up.
Lost about a yard on the play. Second down and 11.
Going to be another handoff to Baker. Baker finds the right side, still up on his feet. He's going to be brought down after a good run for a first down. Run by Baker will get it down to about the 37. Wildcats will have it again, 1st and 10. And we're going to have flags on the play. There'll be offsides on the defense.
That'll be encroachment against the Dragons.
Those Wildcats up 5 yards. 1st and 5. Handoff goes to Baker. Baker finds some room to work. And Baker is going to get the first down.
Baker on the carry. Going to be brought down by Longley. But that'll be a Hector first down.
Handoff. Another first down. Actually, no handoff. That's Newport on the run.
Going to be brought down by Overby and a couple other Dragons. That'll be a Hector first
Another
down.
1st and 10. Lisa Charton says, Trey, you don't need to complain about the refs. Brandon Lotta's here. Good. Somebody needs to do it every now and then. Try not to complain too much. Sometimes it is a little bit ridiculous, though. Been pretty good tonight. Not gonna talk too much about them. Low snap. Newport misses it. Baker picks it up, and Baker nearly gets back to the line of scrimmage. Going to be a short loss on the play, maybe about 3.
Second down and long 13 now.
Announcer downstairs agrees with me. 2nd down and 13. Newport just wasn't quite ready for that snap. Don't know what happened down there. A little bit of miscommunication. Newport gets the pass away to Braxton Knowles. And Knowles is going to get enough for the first down.
Pass is complete to number 14, Knowles. Brought down by number 20.
9:28.
That's going to be a Hector first down.
Get that ball!
Hand off to Baker. Baker on the run. Baker into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats. Man. Oh. And the Wildcats have retaken the lead, up by 3 now. Extra point coming up. Newport tries to get it in. And 2-point conversion, no good. But Baker gets it in for another score. And the Wildcats go up by 3. 9-10 left here in the ballgame. I'll tell you what, Brandon. If Tempo wouldn't get the Wildcats off their game, like right now, offensively, they were moving pretty deliberately. I don't know if they needed to go any faster than they were. I mean, we had a moment there where Newport took his eye off the ball, and there was a bit of a low snap. It skidded across the ground, and Baker had to pick it up. Chronister, kick it away. They'll land, roll down to about the 20, a little bit past the 20. Dragons will have it first and 10, looks like at about the 19. Good job by Chronister getting a good kick on it and getting it to land in some open field and just take a roll. Dragons had to dive on it to get it to stop. First and 10, Dragons. And going to be a delayed handoff. Well, I'll tell you what, this boy is just dragging Wildcats with him. Finally, Lusk, Mulder, and Manrique finally making the stop.
Gains about 7 yards on the play. And bring up 2nd down and 3 for the Dragons.
They said he picked up about 7 there. So 2nd down and 3 coming up for the Dragons. I heard one of them say the play clock was down to 10 seconds. It is down to, going to snap it at 3 seconds left on the play clock. Wildcats going to pile up there and get the stop. They were shoving him back pretty good. They're going to say forward progress stopped. And they're going to give a slight gain. Looks to be about 3rd down and long 1.5, 2 yards maybe. Play clock down to 10 once again. Crowd over here on the Mountainburg side getting a little antsy. 2-1. They just get it snapped just in the nick of time. And did they go ahead and give them the first down? And they do. Dragons will pick up the first down. Looked a little bit short. Looked like it was right there on the line. I don't guess they ever do measurements anymore. First down, Dragons. And we're going to have a flag. What is going on here? Looks like we got an official over there talking to, it's going to be a sideline warning, looks like.
Flag on the play, sideline warning.
Don't know if that was TG or John. Anyway. TG may have been out there talking. Handoff. Number 20 up the middle. And Wildcats going to bring him down after about a 6-yard gain.
Gain of 6 on the play. That'll bring up 2nd down and 4 for the Dragons from the 36-yard line.
Time ticking away, down to about 6.5 minutes left in this one. And referees stopping the clock. We're going to have a timeout for Mountainburg. I believe that is the first timeout of this entire game. Held on to all three. Both teams held on to all three in the first half. And Mountainburg is going to burn their first. We got a second. Showed it a little bit ago. 2 weeks from tonight, back at home, homecoming against JC Westside, and we're also going to be celebrating 50 years of Wildcat football. So homecoming's always a big crowd. Always like to see the fans come out in droves. Come on out and let's have a good time here in 2 weeks. But not looking so far ahead. We've got to get through this one. After that timeout, handoff. Wildcats going to stop it in its tracks.
Dudley on the carry.
Like no gain.
Third down and 4 for the Dragons.
So you could probably hear 3rd down and 4. Wildcats crowding in. And should be a false start. Dragons moved a little bit too much there. And it is.
False start, charge the Dragons, 5-yard penalty. Replay, 3rd down.
Dragons will back up 5. Makes it 3rd down and 9. No handoff. Quarterback takes a shot downfield. It's going to be complete. They said Dragons have been very effective on 3rd downs tonight. And once again, they are, and they're moving the sticks. 1st and 10, Mountainburg. Wildcats are waiting on that run. And then all of a sudden, pass play, and nobody's out there to get a good look at it. Handoff this time, number 20. And Mulder gets a hold of him, and finally he's going to be brought down by Brewer Story and number 9, Justin Duval.
Going to be brought down by number 7. Brewer Story.
Sitting there watching Mulder's hands, hoping that I did not see him get any kind of face mask. Quarterback bumps into his own man, and he's going to charge ahead to pick up the 1st down. Wildcats just not having any luck getting some stops. Dragons pick up the 1st down again. Dragons have had the defense out on the field for a lot of time tonight. Don't have any kind of official count, but time of possession indeed favoring the Dragons. Handoff again on 1st and 10. 20. He's going to get a good chunk. Looks like he'll pick up about 8 yards on that run. 2nd down and 2. Quarterback's going to keep it. Wildcats trying to track him down. Story gets to him, and they get him for a loss.
Overby on the carry, tripped up by number 10. Boston
So I think,
Hall.
yep, they're going to get him for a loss.
Third down and long 3.
He's going to lose about 2, looks like. Third down and 4 coming up. Dragons taking their time. At the line, 10 seconds on the play clock. And Duval nearly went offsides. And 20, going to break through again and pick up the first down. First and 10, Mountainburg. Hand off to number 20. And Baker gets a hold of him, brings him down. I'll tell you what, that kind of run right there, you might as well just let him get into the end zone. Try to conserve time. It's going to be first and goal for the Dragons. And I know they're going to probably take all the time they want. Quarterback keeps it. And Wildcats are going to make the stop.
Overby on the keeper. Going to be brought down by a couple, including 24 Millsap.
And we're going to have timeout Wildcats.
Timeout Hector.
I'll tell you what, the way this offense has been moving the ball, they've got to be licking their chops right now. They have controlled the clock. They've controlled the pace of the game. Only down by 3. He said, I don't know if you'd been better off to just let him run on in and score and get the ball back and then try to retake the lead with the minute and change that you got. They're going to bump the clock back up to 1:35. I'm at 1:33 and no real point in changing. Actually, I will go ahead and change.
Let's go, boys!
Second and goal for Mountainburg. And looks like the Dragons jumped early.
False start, Charles.
False start.
5-yard penalty.
That'll back the Dragons up 5. Dragons will be backed up to around the 14. Actually, 13. Quarterback trying to get forward and get free. He's going to be stopped by number 14, Braxton Knowles.
Knowles.
And Wildcats going to call another timeout. Clock down to 1:21. And when the Wildcats come back from this timeout, they'll be looking at a Mountainburg third down. Third and goal, I should say. Keith Melton says good coaching on Mountainburg's part as far as the clock. Yeah, they have absolutely dominated the time of possession clock tonight. Mountainburg came in here with a plan, and they have executed it pretty well, even without one of their better players being part of the offense. This quarterback running back duo that they have out here has been very effective. Like I said, they've been able to make passes when they needed to. Most of the time on third downs. Wildcats are going to have to keep an eye on everything. So third and goal. Quarterback's looking to pass again, and it is going to be knocked away. And good grief, there's a flag. I saw Mulder come up and knock the pass away. I don't know what the flag's about unless there was some more contact going on behind that. We're going to get Hector for pass interference. It's going to stay third and goal at about the 6. Quarterback looking to pass. It's going to go low and hit the ground. Incomplete. Tell you what, if the Wildcat defense gets a stop here, that will be huge. I think if you get that, you go immediately into victory formation. Mountainburg fans arguing the case that it should be second down after the last play being first after the pass interference call. Hard to argue, and I believe Dragons going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Dragons.
It'll be their second of the game, second of the half. Keith, I didn't necessarily see any kind of anything that would have made me, I didn't even, like I said, I was looking at Mulder knock the pass away. If there was something going on back behind that, I mean, that stuff going on behind should have been making it an uncatchable ball. I don't think anybody was turned around waiting on it, but I don't know. If I go back and watch it and I see something different later, I'll let y'all know. Ryan Allen going to trot out for a field goal attempt. Wildcats better be watching out. Might try to draw him off. And we got whistles. It's going to be a false start. Bad. Do what? Yeah, just go ahead and put it up. It's the Huddle Cam kids up here. The battery has gone dead on their camera.
False start on the Dragons.
It's going to be a false start on Mountainburg.
Field goal.
So they're going to back up 5 yards, and Ryan Allen going to take another attempt at kicking this one. Blocked, and the Wildcat defense holds. Kick is blocked, and the Wildcats get the ball back. Minute and 3 seconds.
Field goal is no good.
And like I said, you make the stop, you get into victory formation. You do it now. Oh my goodness. What a time to block a kick. Okay, Jeremy Curtis says we tackled the guy in the end zone. Okay. Like I said, I was watching Mulder ahead of that make the play and knock the pass down. I didn't really see too much of what was going on behind. Newport is going to take a knee. Oh, my Lord. And clock has stopped at 55 seconds. Looks like Dragons are going to take their final timeout. Like I said, 55 seconds remaining. Go through and fix that. Oh, Lord. Why did my clock go all the way back to that point? Jeff Vincent, I appreciate it. If you want to get out and drive to Mountainburg, we're about done here. As soon as this one's over with, I'm packing up and I'm hitting the equipment truck or school car, the Expedition or Explorer. I forgot to change my possession thing there. Tell you what, Mountainburg, hats off to these guys. These guys came in, like I said, with a plan, and they ran it to absolute near perfection. And I think I'm past the point where I'm going to talk ill. We have been that way in the past. I tell you what, I hope these guys make it a big season. I hope they do well in the games coming up. They've got all kinds of talent, and Ryan Allen. It's a shame that he could not be out there in a bigger capacity than he was, but probably a blessing in disguise. Newport takes a knee for the final time, and they will not have to take another one. That is going to do it.
So congratulations to the Hector Wildcats. We want to thank everybody for coming out this evening. You all have a safe night. And please, if you would, pick up the trash and turn around.
And the Wildcats are going to survive. 44-41 over the Mountainburg Dragons. One of the closest scores that I can recall in the last 3 years that I have been doing this. That one was scary. Absolutely scary. I'll tell you what, Mountainburg fans, y'all do not hang your heads on this team. Do not, they're gonna give some people some fits this season, the rest of the way. I mean, record does not speak to the talent and how they play. And I tell you what, Wildcats gonna get to 6-0, but they did not play like a team that was already 5-0. I mean, down the stretch, they picked it up. They managed to do enough to get the game done. But, wow. I don't know what to say. Oh, yeah, I'm going to have to find me something to calm me down. Appreciate everybody that joined us tonight. That's 77 over on Facebook, 201 over on YouTube. Glad that y'all appreciate y'all deciding to join us here tonight. And hopefully y'all's blood pressure got up about as high as mine did. But I think I am going to go ahead, shut down, get packed away, and head for one, something to eat, and head for home. Yeah, Seth Aiken, what a comeback. Absolutely. Y'all have a good night. Have a good weekend. And we'll see you next week. Next week is Mount Ida. Till then, go Cats.